Every generation craves its monument, its immediate roaring applause. We live in the relentless now, drenched in the dopamine hit of instant gratification. But what of the soul who builds for a world they will never inhabit? The true architect of the future operates in a silent, thankless void. This isn't about fame. It's about the brutal calculus of delayed return. It demands a faith bordering on madness, a conviction against all evidence. To build for ghosts, for generations yet unborn, is to embrace profound sacrifice. What does it truly cost to be the architect of a future you'll never see? It costs the easy path, the immediate smile, the comforting nod of approval. It costs the comfort of finished, the satisfying weight of completion. The vision alone is a burden, a phantom limb that aches for manifestation. You see patterns others dismiss, threats others ignore, opportunities others mock. This foresight is not a gift. It's a curse of loneliness. Every step forward is met with skepticism, sometimes outright hostility. They call you impractical, a dreamer. They don't understand the bedrock you lay. You build for a dawn that will break without you, its warmth a rumor. The grit isn't just in the hands, it's in the soul, worn thin by unseen labor. Every brick is laid with the knowledge that another will stand upon it, unremembered. The blueprints in your mind are your constant, silent companions. Sleep is a luxury, dreams are scaffolding, and waking is just more building. The real cost is the relentless war against your own human nature. To reject the fleeting pleasure for an enduring, unseen foundation. It costs the present, every single vibrant moment surrendered. Relationships wither in the shadow of future ambitions. The laughter of loved ones becomes a distant echo, drowned out by the clang of hammers. Their comfort, your sacrifice, their future, your present burden. You are a phantom in your own life, a ghost haunted by the future. The relentless march of time, your greatest ally and cruelest master. Doubt is a constant companion, gnawing at the edges of conviction. What if it all crumbles? What if the vision was a delusion? The weight of potential failure crushes more than any physical load. Yet, you push onward, a relentless, singular force against the tide. Because someone has to hold the line, has to build the bridges. The architects of the future are not celebrated. They are consumed. Consumed by the enormity of the task, by the silence of their foresight. They spend their lives translating abstract ideas into concrete reality. A single-minded devotion to a promise that will bloom long after their dust settles. The true currency is not recognition, but survival for those to come. They build the very ground upon which future giants will stand. And those giants will rarely, if ever, look down to thank them. The struggle for resources. The uphill battle against apathy and short-term thinking. Every argument won, every concession wrung, is a piece of their life force. They forfeit their today for a tomorrow that remains eternally out of reach. They are the guardians of potential, the shepherds of nascent possibilities. The future that, for them, exists only on paper, in diagrams, in whispers of hope. The physical toil is immense, but the mental anguish is truly crippling. Fighting the constant urge to give up, to let the current drag you downstream. To see the comfort of mediocrity, and still choose the arduous climb. It is a choice made daily, silently, against the clamor of self-preservation. The architects are often misunderstood, even resented in their time. Their greatest reward is the simple, chilling notion of, it worked. A success they can only witness from the grave, if at all. They are the martyrs of progress, the silent pillars of civilization. No statues, no holidays, no personal glory, just the cold comfort of purpose. They build for a tomorrow that will forget the agony of its construction. The sheer guts required to commit a lifetime to an abstract ideal. An ideal that offers no personal return, no reciprocal affection. They are the quiet giants whose shadows stretch across centuries. Their names erased, their faces unknown, their struggles untold. Only the sturdy structures they leave behind speak of their existence. A testament to human will against the terrifying brevity of life. To plant a tree whose shade you will never sit under. To dig a well from which only strangers will drink. To build a city you will never enter, never call home. This is the ultimate generosity, stripped bare of all vanity. A stark, unyielding love for humanity, independent of self. They carry the burden of foresight, the curse of seeing too much, and the even heavier burden of acting on that truth, alone. No applause at the finish line, for there is no finish line for them. Only the endless, demanding work of securing what comes next. The profound agony of creating beauty that will only be seen by others. The quiet desperation of knowing your finest work belongs to the future. Your hands build, your mind plans, your heart aches for what will be, but not for what you will experience, what you will taste or touch. Just the cold, hard certainty that it must exist. It is a choice of self-erasure, of becoming a footnote in a grander story. A story where you are the ghost in the machine, the engine no one sees. Their sacrifice defines true leadership, beyond charisma or popular appeal. It's the ultimate test of character, building for others, prosperity. A testament not to ambition, but to profound, agonizing responsibility. The relentless pressure of time, money, and human short-sightedness. All conspire to break the will, to extinguish the spark of tomorrow. But some hold firm, their souls forged in the fires of delayed gratification. They embrace the long game, the agonizing unseen marathon. Their comfort is the silent hum of gears they set in motion, the unseen tremors of a future they carefully engineered. It is a choice that strips away ego, leaving only pure, selfless contribution. They are the true heroes, cloaked in anonymity, buried under progress. A bitter, necessary truth. Their brilliance, their sacrifice will be forgotten. But the fruits of their labor, that unseen harvest, will sustain generations. This is the unwritten contract of civilization, etched in grit and blood. The price of foresight is nothing less than the surrender of self. For a future you will never touch, never claim as your own. It is to be the unsung hero, the silent architect, the forgotten god.